Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. I actually just finished the week 6 day 1 cardio circuit, and I did it at the F45 studio, which is why I'm on my phone, not my camera. I wasn't planning on doing it at the studio. I was going to do it at home in my bedroom, but I looked at the workout between classes today and I realized that there were tuck jump burpees. And I knew that if I did those tuck jump burpees in my bedroom at home, I would not be going all out, because my bedroom is right above where the guys do their Zoom classes and schoolwork. So to be courteous to them, I stayed at the studio, got my workout done there. I told myself I was not leaving until it was done, and I am so glad I did that. Unfortunately, it was fasted because I don't eat before going in to teach the 5:45 a.m., 6:45, and 7:45, but it got done. I'm feeling great now. The endorphins are flowing, but I finished about 20 minutes ago, and we're gonna chat about the little killer cardio combo, as I want to call it. So I'm not telling you guys the entire circuit, but I am telling you 2 of the back-to-back exercises there were, and that would be a sumo lunge combo. So you start in a sumo squat, lunge on your right leg, back to sumo squat, lunge on your left leg, back to sumo squat, and repeat 10 each leg. And then it was that directly into 45 seconds of straight tuck jump burpees. So you go down to the ground for a burpee, and then instead of just doing a straight jump up, you do a tuck jump. Well, my legs were rock solid, like rocks, literally, after doing all the sumo lunge combos and then going right into the tuck jump burpees. It was rough, okay? All I have to say is I can tell that it is a new week. It has progressed. That is the point of the program. It gets harder every single week, but I am loving it. Like, oh, that was just the perfect workout to start the week with, and I'm very much so ready for tomorrow's little resistance workout. The resistance days are a little bit more chill since there isn't any like high intensity cardio, so I'm learning to really appreciate those. I think I've talked about that before, but overall, incredible cardio day. I loved it. I hope you all are enjoying it as well, and if you aren't and you want to get your hands on a copy of my ebook, just remember it is always for sale on my website, juliamerwin.com. The Kickstart ebook is a 9-week fitness guide, can be done completely at home. The cardio days are completely body weight, and the resistance days involve dumbbells and long loop resistance bands. But honestly, if you just have one or the other, you can make modifications and make it work. So other than that, I will see you all tomorrow for an upper body resistance day. Happy Tuesday. Good morning from a very tired Julia. It is 11:20 a.m. and I actually just finished my breakfast. It has been a morning, to say the least. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and we had about 6 inches of snow. So I spent 20 minutes-ish shoveling out my car, wiping the snow off the roof, everything like that. And then I started driving to the studio, assessed the roads, and we decided that it really wasn't a safe idea to have the 5:45 a.m. class. We wanted to wait and see if the roads got plowed. They didn't anyway. So we canceled the 5:45 a.m. class and we still had the 6:45 and 7:45. But since I was already at the studio ready for the 5:45 a.m., I ended up just getting my Kickstart week 6 day 2 upper body resistance workout in. And you can see some of the clips here from that workout. Once again, the resistance days are split into 1 upper body day, 1 lower body day, always working in supersets using dumbbells and long loop resistance bands. Also, if you've noticed, these new leggings are Crazy Yoga in the melanite color, and I am obsessed. But anyway, I loved this workout. There were some dumbbell renegade row burpees that got my heart rate a little elevated, and I loved them. You guys know I love high intensity, but I'm really learning to love some resistance training. So this workout was a perfect little workout to do this morning. Big fan of it. And then afterwards I did teach the 6:45 and 7:45 a.m. F45 classes. A few people made it. Not everyone braved the snow, but there were, I think, over 7 people in both classes. So that was cool to see. And then by the time I got home, it was past 9 and I had a Zoom conference at 10. So I had to rush inside, take a quick shower, and then get ready for that Zoom call. And then after the Zoom call, I finally was able to eat breakfast at 11 a.m. But we're gonna talk about my breakfast because I had some First Form level 1 protein powder in my waffles, and I have the cinnamon cookie batter flavor, and holy cow, it is life-changing. So many people have been telling me to get First Form protein powder. They say it's life-changing, it's delicious. I was so skeptical. I didn't believe them, but now I regret waiting so long to actually purchase it because it is that good. So if you like cinnamon, I highly recommend this flavor. I put it in my coffee yesterday and it was delicious. I put it in my waffles today and it was incredible. But I literally just combined some Birch Blender's Paleo Pancake Mix with 1 scoop of the level 1 cinnamon cookie batter protein powder and then some water, mix it all together, put it in the waffle maker. made one huge protein waffle, and then topped it with some mixed berries and pure maple syrup, and it was just a delicious breakfast. It was well worth the wait, let me put it that way. But I'm very tired. Happy Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed some of those workout clips. Hope you enjoyed my little spiel about First Form cinnamon cookie batter protein powder. If you haven't tried it yet, this is your sign. It is delicious. I can attest to that. But I will catch you all tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. As you all know, Wednesdays are typically my movement days, but I'm actually gonna flip-flop my Wednesday and Thursday this week. I'm just way too busy tomorrow. I have to be in Morgantown all morning commentating for the WVU gymnastics meet, and then I have to rush back here and teach my F45 night classes, and then we might do another team F45 solid core class. It's becoming like a tradition, so we're gonna keep it rolling, but way too busy tomorrow, doing my cardio circuit today and my movement day tomorrow. Another great example of switching it up depending on your schedule, making it work for you and your life. I actually just filmed a 10-minute tone hamstring workout for YouTube that is already up by now, so hope you all have enjoyed that. But that's actually my warm-up for today, and then I'm gonna jump right into this cardio circuit. Then I will shower, grab some lunch, and we will chit-chat. So see you in a bit. We're back. Looking disgusting. I was honestly just way too lazy to actually shower, so I just threw on this huge crew neck. We're gonna do another little lunch chit chat. I have some white rice, stir-fry veggies, and chicken today. If you know me, this is a very typical lunch dinner meal. Plenty of carbs, protein, and healthy fats from the olive oil that I saute the veggies in. We're gonna talk about today's workout stats. I did this last week, and I think a lot of people like hearing about workout stats, so I actually spent an hour working out today, which is rare. Usually I work out around 45 minutes, but I did the 10-minute tone video as my warm-up, and then I did the Kickstart ebook workout, and then I got into a ab finisher. So it did take me 59 minutes total. I burnt 400 active calories and 476 total calories. My average heart rate was 124. Like I mentioned last week, one, it's very hard for my heart rate to get up. Two, my watch just like doesn't ever find it. As you can see in the little graph thing, there's like a huge gap where it can't even find my heart rate. Yeah, it does that a lot. I look down and there's just dashes where my heart rate's supposed to be, but oh well. I think one reason I burnt so many more calories this week was one, because I added that ab finisher, because I was constantly moving for those ab exercises and it was hard. My heart rate was already elevated from the workout, so it stayed up throughout the entire finisher. And then another reason was that the plyos were very full body. There were candlestick jumps, there were reverse lunge hops, there were lunge jumps. It was just a lot of movement. So I think that's part of the reason why I burned so many more calories than last week, and then once again adding that finisher. But I do think the workout stats are fun to look at, fun to see how they differ from week to week, day to day. Obviously on resistance days I burn a lot less calories since my heart rate is less elevated. I really never even pay attention to the calories burned, just because they really don't matter. What matters most to me is how my body feels and how effective I feel the workout is. And trust me, these Kickstart ebook workouts are super effective. I've already seen tons of progress in my own body, especially in my core, and I'm feeling so much stronger coming back from my ankle injury, and I know a lot of the people doing it feel much stronger as well. But I need to go eat my lunch because I'm starving. I will probably do a little walk today since I don't work, and I will catch you all tomorrow for a movement day, switching things up, switching up the schedule to better fit my schedule, but I will see you then. Welcome back. It is actually Friday, so I was so incredibly busy yesterday. I didn't get to film anything on my actual camera, but as you all know, I switched Wednesday and Thursday, so yesterday I actually did my movement day. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it was, but let's just say it had to do with stairs. Yeah, lots of steps yesterday. But it is now Friday. I just finished up the lower body resistance session. Holy cow, I loved it. One of the best workouts yet. I am loving this phase of training, and I cannot believe we are 6 weeks into this program already. With that being said, last week I told you guys some form tips and different cueing for some upper body resistance exercises, and this week I thought I would show and talk about some lower body resistance exercises and how to do them with proper form. So once again, I picked 5 exercises from today's specific workout. This first exercise is a dumbbell front rack staggered squat. squat. So whenever you're doing front racked exercises, you want those dumbbells up on your shoulders and you want to try and get your elbows up as much as possible. Since this is done in a staggered stance, you want your one foot slightly in front of the other, not in a full lunge, kind of the midway between a full lunge and a squat. So your one foot is slightly behind your other, toes still pointed straight ahead, squatting down, coming right back up. That back heel will come off the ground. You also want to make sure your knees stay right in line with your toes. This will be felt primarily in your quads. The next exercise are dumbbell staggered RDLs. So this is the same staggered stance from the last exercise, one foot slightly in front of the other. Majority of your weight will actually be on your front leg on this exercise. A lot of times I see people keeping all their weight in their back leg. You want to keep it all in your front leg. Your back heel will be up once again. And just like a normal RDL, flat back, engage your core, slowly lower down to about mid shin, come right back up. And as you lower, think about hinging in your hips rather than curving in your spine. You want to keep that back flat as you go down and hinge at your hips, stretch your hamstrings. You'll feel it in your hammies and glutes as you come back up. Squeeze those glutes at the top and then right back down. Once again, toes are pointed straight ahead on this. Okay, this next exercise are dumbbell lateral lunges. This is a very common exercise. I see so many people do them, but I also see a lot of people do them incorrectly. So you want to step directly to your side, right over laterally, not forward and diagonally. You want to go directly to your side and then come right back in. As you squat, you want to keep your weight in your heel, sitting those hips back. If you're using dumbbells, you have one on either side of your leg, and then you press through that leg to come back to the middle and then lunge back out to the side. I see a ton of people also bending their other leg that they aren't squatting with. You want to keep that straight the entire time. All your weight transfers to that leg you are lunging onto. This next exercise are band glute bridges. So I know a lot of people struggle just getting into this actual position. So using your long loop resistance band, you loop one end of the band under your right foot, one end of the band under your left foot, and then you have the band resting across your hip, just like you would with a barbell doing a hip thruster. So that band is resting against your hip. You are resisting that band as you bridge up, squeezing your glutes at the top, holding for a second, and then lowering back down. Also, keep in mind you want to have your tight core throughout this entire exercise. You also want to keep in mind what band you are using. Push yourself with the specific resistance. I'm personally using the heaviest fabric band that I have. The fifth and final exercise that I'm going to talk about are knee step up jump squats. So if you have my Kickstart program, then you know that I like to incorporate at least one higher intensity exercise for each resistance day, just to get your heart rate elevated a little bit more. And it also brings some power into the workout itself, especially in this phase of training. For the knee step up jump squats, you start kneeling, then you step up to a squat. You stay low, you don't step up to a straight stand. You start kneeling, step up to a squat, and then do a big jump, pushing all the way through your legs. Land that jump and then go right back down to your knees. You can alternate legs. You step up first each rep. The main thing here is that you want to step up from your knees into a squat position, weight in your heels, sitting those hips back like always, and then big push through your legs on that jump. Okay, those are the 5 exercises I commonly see done incorrectly. I hope those little form tips and cues help you guys. I hope you know what you're doing now. And if you still are confused as to whether or not you're doing something correctly or incorrectly, try doing the exercise in front of the mirror. I know it might sound silly, but it honestly helps so much. If you don't have access to a huge mirror, you can even film yourself and watch yourself doing the exercise. That has helped so many people. But that is going to be it for today's little recap. I'm about to go make a batch of homemade chili because I'm starving and it's freezing outside. But once again, I got super hot during this workout and had to open my bedroom windows. So happy Friday. I will catch you all Sunday for a little rest and recovery session. We're back. It is actually Saturday. I just finished my stretch and roll out that is supposed to be done on Sundays. I'm still going to take tomorrow as my rest day. But just in case I didn't have time to actually film it, sit down and chat with you guys tomorrow, since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I figured I would film my stretch and roll out today. Doesn't hurt to do this twice. I feel so much better now that I'm done my stretch and roll out. I think it took like 14 minutes total, maybe 12. You just hold each of the stretches for 30 seconds and do each of the rollouts for 30 seconds. You can go longer if you want, but I'm someone who gets super bored when I'm stretching or rolling out, so I tend to usually only do 30 seconds in each stretch and roll out. I am going to do it again tomorrow since Sundays are always my rest and recovery days. I did do an F45 workout this morning because there was a spot open in class, so I jumped in. So that was a much needed stretch and rollout. I am going to weigh in and take my 6-week progress photos tomorrow morning. I did eat a lot of food today because Cameron and I like kind of celebrated Valentine's Day today, and we're also gonna celebrate it tomorrow. I work both Saturday and Sunday, so we're just using like the rest of those days to celebrate. So not really sure how this progress video photo is gonna turn out, but we'll see. I definitely feel like I'm making so much progress. My core feels so much stronger and just defined. I've always kind of had like that line in a 6-pack, but I'm really kind of going for like, instead of the 6-pack, those like flat model-esque looking abs, if that makes any type of sense to you guys. But that's what I'm going for, and I feel like I'm en route toward achieving those flat model-esque looking abs. Nowhere near actual flat model-esque abs, but I feel like I'm transitioning towards them. So that is a good sign. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'm gonna do my progress video compared to the before, and then also weigh in. As I mentioned in the last little physique update video at week 3, my weight really never changes. I'm typically always between 137 and 142, but I'm more concerned about my actual body composition and how lean I look and feel, and just my overall performance. So we are done with the strength phase. I personally loved that phase so freaking much. Definitely gonna try and check back in with you guys tomorrow to do a tiny little wrap up of the week and talk about how I'm feeling about my progress. See you all then. We're back. Happy Sunday. I did my weigh-in this morning once again. Exactly 137 pounds. I think this is where my body is just most comfortable, and then my body composition changes from there. I don't know. I'm literally always the exact same weight. With that being said, I also did do my progress videos this morning in my bathing suit. And once again, I feel like my stomach is so much more toned and defined and just like leaner. I also feel like my arms are leaning out a tiny bit. It could just be me because I like super focus on my arms because I do not like how big they are. But I think they're getting a tiny bit smaller. I really don't know. Overall, I'm just feeling a lot more lean and toned than in my before videos. So very excited to see the next 3 weeks of progress and then my final physique update and final weigh-in. I have a feeling my weigh-in will probably be exactly the same as the others because that's just where my body is most comfortable. But that is going to be it for this 6-week wrap up. I'll try and think of some more unique things to show you guys throughout the next week. We do get into a new phase of training. We start some power training and different plyometric exercises. So very pumped about that. But I will see you guys then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.